Good evening. Tonight we're going to be looking at the different types of angles and also talk about measuring angles. So we're going to start off with the different types of angles. There's four basic angles that we'll be working with in 4th grade this year for math. And I'm going to give you one bonus one too, if you would like to know it. So our four basic angles, and a lot of you, I think, learned this last year in 3rd grade, but it's just kind of good review. You have an acute angle, which is less than 90. So if you look here, I have a dotted line, and then this baseline here, which makes a 90-degree angle, just an L shape. And then anything that's in between these is going to be an acute. So this angle right here is about halfway between. It could be up here, it could be down lower, but that's going to be an acute. It's basically a small angle. Okay, so that's our first type. Our second type of angle is a right angle, and that's going to make an L shape, or it's going to be a square corner, and that's going to measure exactly right, or exactly 90. So we're going to get out a protractor here in a minute, and we'll actually look at some of these angles. And the 90-degree mark on a protractor, this is my protractor I'm using, it's right here in the middle. So a right angle is going to be exactly halfway between, measure 90 degrees. Okay, third type is obtuse, and that's going to be more than 90. So again, you can see my right angles, the dotted line, and then the baseline. Obtuse is going to be greater than that. So anything on this side of that dotted line to the left, or if you drew the angle the opposite way, it's going to be obtuse, measure more than 90 on your protractor. Okay, and then the fourth type I have is a straight angle, which is going to be exactly 180 degrees, and that's more or less a straight line. So if you see a straight line while we're working with geometry, it's going to be considered a straight angle and not necessarily a line. Okay, all right, just for a bonus, there's also something called a reflexive angle, and some of you will get to the point where we'll talk a little bit about these, but this is mainly going to be a 5th grade topic and term. Reflexive angle is if you go past a straight angle. So I know some of you are skateboard enthusiasts or surf enthusiasts, and you know, the straight angle, it measured 180 degrees. So if you ever heard the term 180, like you've turned around completely. A reflexive angle is anything that's greater than that. So you kind of think about it, instead of an angle like this, it's almost like a circle, or half a circle, or part of a circle. So in this case, it looks like an upside down obtuse angle, but what it's actually doing is it's starting here and going around. So that's a reflexive angle in our last type. So those are our four main angles: acute, right, obtuse, and straight, and then our bonus angle of reflexive.